Hello students and welcome back to the class. We are doing the chapter light, reflection and refraction. In the previous class we started with the numerical based on the mirror formula and magnification, and we have seen three numericals, and today we are going to continue with the numerical only. So I hope you will be able to find interest in the class today. So let's start the class now. And the next numerical that I am going to take today, that is number 1 for today. Okay, so let's start with the again basic. An object is placed at a distance of 20 centimeter from a convex mirror of radius of curvature. So this time radius of curvature is given. Radius of curvature, that is how much? 30 centimeter. So find the nature and position of image. So that is what given to us. We have an object placed at a distance of 20 centimeter from a convex mirror, and the radius of curvature of the mirror is 30 centimeter. So three things are given to us: the distance of the object, the type of the mirror, and the third one is the radius of curvature. And based on that we have to find out the nature of image and position of image. Now nature means real, virtual, all things that we need to find out, and position is the distance of the image from the mirror. So again let's write down what things given to us. So we are getting a convex mirror. Very first write down this one. Then we are given the radius of curvature, that is R, how much? 20 centimeter. Sorry, 30 centimeter. And the object distance is also given. That is how much? 20. And we always take this as negative. So the very first thing is, if radius of curvature is given, we know the relation, that is f is equal to r upon 2. So half of the radius of curvature is the focal length, and since we have a convex mirror, we know the focal length must be positive. So even radius of curvature will be positive in this case. So this is nothing but 30 upon 2, that is 15 centimeter. So that is one thing that we have here. The radius of curvature is given, and we need to see if focal length will be positive or negative. So for a convex mirror we take positive, and we just divide the radius of curvature by 2. So let's find out now. So rest things are very simple, that we understood in the previous class as well. So we know 1 by u plus 1 by v is equal to 1 upon f from the mirror formula. So u we know and f we know. So u and f is known to us. We can find out v from here. So 1 upon v is equal to 1 upon f minus 1 upon u. Now f is 15. So 1 by 15, 1 by f minus, again when you see minus, better you start with the bracket. And how much it is given? Focal length is done. Object distance is 20 minus 20. So this will be minus 20. Again this minus is in the formula, and this minus is from the negative we have taken for the object distance. So again this will become plus, because minus minus plus. Solve it. Again we'll get 20 plus 15 by 15 into 20, that is how much? 35. and divided by 300. So 7 upon 60. So I don't think we can divide it further. So that will be in the decimal. So we got the image distance. So let's erase this portion and let's write down here. We have focal length how much? 15 centimeter. So therefore 1 upon v is equal to 7 upon 60. So we can say v is equal to 60 upon 7 centimeter. So you can divide it further to get the answer in decimal. Okay, but overall we are getting image distance in positive, and we know if the image distance is positive in the case of a mirror, that image must be left right hand side, and it means that the image must be virtual. So I hope you understood this much. Okay, now you know m is equal to minus v upon u, and v is how much? 60 upon 7, and u is how much? Minus 20. So this will become 60 upon 7 into 1 upon 20 only. So I hope you understood. This is 20 by 1. So 1 upon 20, and minus minus will be plus. So this will be 3 upon 7. So m we are getting plus 3.7. So we are getting positive magnification, which simply means that the image is real. So sorry, virtual. So image is virtual, that we understood, as m is positive. So since magnification is positive, image must be virtual. Also, if you see 3 upon 7 is 3 upon 7, which is less than 1. If you understood, your numerator is less than the denominator, so if you understood it less than 1, hence image is diminished. So we know this is all the time when we have a convex mirror, all the time image will come virtual, all the time it will be smaller in size, and the image distance can vary depending upon the position of object and the focal length of the convex mirror. So I hope you understood magnification, nature, and size of the image. So that is how we have to just follow the sequence. Whatever things are given to us, utilize it and solve it. Now we have numerical second. So you can read out the statement. An object is kept in front of a spherical mirror of focal length 15 centimeter. The image so formed is 1/3 of the size of object. Find the nature of image and position of object. So overall we have to find nature of image and position of object. So this numerical is somehow different from the numericals we have done so far. In this case, very first it is given a spherical mirror. So that is first thing, it's not so clear whether it is a concave or convex. Both are possible. Focal length is given. So again, if the mirror is concave or convex, accordingly the focal length has to be taken, positive or negative. But one more information is given to us. The image so formed is 1/3 of the size of the object. So this is understood. The image is smaller than the object. So again we know image smaller than the object is possible by a concave mirror also, and convex mirror always form the smaller image. So here also it's not so clear whether the mirror is concave or convex. So overall the things are not so clear whether the mirror is a concave or convex. So in that case we have to go for both the cases. That is, the mirror can be a concave, mirror can be a convex, and accordingly our two different answers will come depending upon which type of mirror we have taken. So let's start now. So I'm repeating again since it is not so clear, and even it is not given here, that is image is real or virtual. So if the image is virtual, if it is written anywhere, then again one thing we can get, that is the virtual image smaller can be by convex mirror only. But here it is not mentioned that also the image is virtual or real. So since the clarity is not there, we must go for both the cases. Just that is to be taken care. So very first, if I say height of object is x, then height of image should be 1 upon 3x according to the given statement. Therefore your m will be height of image by height of object, that is 1 upon 3x by x 1 upon 3. So we understood the magnification is 1 by 3. But again, if this will be positive or negative, again that we have to decide later on. Focal length is also given 15, but we don't know positive or negative because we don't know which type of mirror we have. So we'll have to take both the cases, that is the mirror can be concave or convex. So this is all that we have given. Now let's start with this now. So let's take the case 1. Let the mirror be concave mirror. Okay, so here we understood m is less than 1. Okay, now one thing we know, when we have a concave mirror, in the case of concave mirror, when the magnification is less than 1, that is image is smaller than the object, that cannot be virtual. So we know by a concave mirror, when the image is virtual, that image is magnified, because only one case we have when the image is virtual in the case of concave mirror, and that is magnified. So we understood one thing is clear here. Even if you take concave mirror, since the magnification is less than 1, this image cannot be virtual. So cannot be virtual, not possible. Okay, so image must be real in this case. So image is real. I'm repeating again, we have done the ray diagram. If you place the object in between P and F in the case of concave mirror, then only it will form the virtual image. Only case we have, and that image is magnified, that is magnification will be greater than 1, and say it is given less than 1, so this is not possible. So that's why we must have only one case in the case of concave mirror, that is image will be real if it is a concave mirror. Therefore magnification must be minus 1 by 3. We know for the real image magnification will be negative. 1 by 3 is just the number we are getting, but whether it is positive or negative, that will be depending upon the image is real or virtual. So since image real we have taken, so magnification must be minus, so 1 by 3, or that must be equal to minus v upon u. So what we are getting, minus v upon u is equal to minus 1 upon 3, minus will be cancelled, so v upon u is equal to 1 upon 3. Okay, now this we don't need, and this also let's write down somewhere. 15 centimeter we are given. Okay, so solve it. So what we are getting here, u is equal to 3v. So we got one relation from this, u is equal to 3v. Also, since we have a concave mirror, focal length must be negative, so in this case this will be minus 15. So now based on these two data, we'll try to solve it and just see what answer we are getting. So we understood the first case, image is real if the mirror is concave, and accordingly magnification must be negative and focal length must be negative because it is a concave mirror. So let's continue here. So now we know 1 upon u plus 1 upon v is equal to 1 upon f. In place of u we can place 3v, so 1 upon 3v plus 1 upon v is equal to 1 upon f, that is how much, minus 15. So from here we can actually find the value of v. So again take 1 by v common, so 1 by 3 plus 1 is equal to minus 1 upon 15. So if you are solving it, 1 plus 1 by 3 will be 3 plus 1. That will be how much? 3 plus 1 upon 3, that is 4 upon 3. So this will become 3 is equal to minus 1 upon 15. Don't be in hurry in the paper or while doing the numerical, just relax yourself. So we can say here v is equal to 4 upon 3 multiplied by minus 15. So we will come this side. So 4 by 3 will remain as it is. Minus 1 by 15 will become 15 only. So solve it. So 3 5s are 15. So what we are getting? 5 4s are 20 minus 20. So we are getting V is equal to minus 20 centimeter. So we understood if we have a concave mirror, image must be real, and in that case image distance will be minus 20 centimeter. Now we know if the image distance is coming negative, it must be real. Okay, now we can find u also. So since this part is done, so therefore we can say u is equal to 3v from here. So we can write down 3 and v is how much? Minus 20. How much? Minus 60 centimeter. So if we have a concave mirror, image will be real, object distance will be minus 60 centimeter. So you can check also, that is minus 20 upon minus 60. So magnification we can check here, minus v upon u. Yes or no? What is here minus? V is how much? Minus 20 and u is minus 60. That will be minus 1 upon 3. So we understood our calculations are okay. Nowhere we have done mistake. And negative must come because image is real. So I hope you understood case 1. Okay, now we go for case 2. Let the image be, the mirror, let it be convex. So case 2, let the mirror be convex. Okay, so focal length will be positive now because it is convex mirror. And magnification, we know convex mirror can not form the real image, so it must be 1 by 3. Why? Image is virtual. So for convex mirror we don't have any doubt, we know it always form virtual image, so we just take magnification plus now, plus 1 by 3. Now we can say m is equal to 1 upon 3 minus v upon u. So from here we can write down u is equal to minus 3v. So from where we got this? Now let's use the formula 1 upon u plus 1 upon v is equal to 1 upon f. So let's continue here. So putting the value 1 upon u will become minus 1 upon 3v. So in place of u we can place minus 3v. V will be v only, let it be as it is. And in place of 1 by f we will place 1 upon 15. Now focal length is 15. Solve it. So again 1 by v you can take common, 1 minus 1 by 3 is equal to 1 upon 15. So if you take 1 by v common, this will be 1 only, minus will be there and 1 by 3 will be left. And this is 1 minus 1 upon 3, that is 3 minus 1 upon 3, that is 2 upon 3 positive. So this is your 2 upon 3v is equal to 1 upon 15. So I hope you understood. 1 by v is there and 2 by 3 we are getting after solving it. So 2 by 3 v is equal to 15. Now we don't need all this information. This is done. This is done. This is also done. Okay, solve it. So v will be how much? 2 upon 3 into 15. Again we will come this side. 2 upon 3 will remain as it is. 1 by 15 will become 15. And 3 5s are 15, 5 2s are 10. So we got v is equal to 10 centimeter. Now positive, you know, image is virtual. Therefore u is equal to minus 3v minus 3 into 10 minus 30 centimeter. So overall we got two different cases, that is image can be real, can be virtual also, both are possible. Mirror can be concave or convex also, both things are possible. and accordingly we have solved it, and we got two different values of the distance of the object. In the previous case we were getting I think minus 60, and now we are getting minus 30. So I hope you understood the object distance, how we are getting differently, and how the mirror can also be different, image can also be real and virtual. So in the same numerical, all possibilities are there, that is to be taken care. If it is not mentioned, if the image is real, virtual, then we have to analyze properly, otherwise we'll do mistake. And let's go for number 3. An object is placed at an image is placed in front of a concave mirror, in front of a concave mirror of focal length 20 centimeter, focal length 20 centimeter. The image so formed, or we can say the image formed is 2 times the object. 2 times means the height of the image is 2 times the height of object. Then we have to find the nature of image and position of object. Okay, so let's concentrate here now. This is also a different type of numerical. Again, first thing is written here, it is a concave mirror. So we got one idea, that is, at least now we know it is a concave mirror. Okay, one information we got, clear information. Okay, next thing is focal length is also given 20. So we know for concave mirror we take negative. So minus 20 centimeter, no doubt. And the next thing is image is 2 times the object. So we understood, if height of object is x, height of image will be 2x. So magnification will be height of image by height of object, that is 2x upon x is equal to 2. So magnification we are getting 2, but now nowhere it is mentioned if the image is real or virtual. So that is now we have to analyze. So these things are given to you, but here we have to think again if the magnification should be positive or negative, because nowhere it is mentioned that the image is real or virtual. And we know one thing, if magnification is 2 means it is greater than 1, means image is magnified, and magnified image by concave mirror can be real and can be virtual also, because we know virtual image by concave mirror is always magnified, that is also possible. Even real image can be magnified, that we also know by a concave mirror. So since concave mirror can form magnified image that can be real or virtual both, again here also we'll have to take 2 different cases. For the concave mirror only we'll have to see the 2 different cases, the image can be real, image can be virtual. So that is how this numerical is also different from what we have done till now. Even from the previous numerical it is different. So again I am repeating, since the magnification is 2 means image is magnified by a concave mirror, magnified image can be real, can be virtual also. So since it is not written anywhere if the image is real or virtual, we have to take both the cases one by one, simple. So let's take case 1. Image is real. So we have to assume let the image is real, therefore m must be negative, so m will be minus 2. For real image magnification has to be negative, so 2 is just a number which is just helping us to know that image is magnified, but for plus and minus we have to see image is real or virtual. Since we are taking real image, must be negative magnification. So we can say m is equal to minus 2 minus b upon u, or minus will be cancelled here, so we can say v is equal to 2u. So we got the first thing here. Now again we'll go for the same thing, apply the mirror formula. 1 by u plus 1 upon v is equal to 1 upon f. Now u will be as it is, and in place of v we can place 2u. So here minus and minus will cancel, that's why it is coming positive. So 1 upon 2u, and f is how much? Minus 20. It has to be negative in both the case because mirror is same. Now solve it and get the answer for the u. So again 1 by u we can take common. This will become 1 plus 1 upon 2 is equal to minus 1 upon 20. Don't be in hurry in the numerical. So I'm writing here, we are taking m is equal to 2, can be positive or negative. So again if you solve it, 2 plus 1 3, 3 by 2, so 1 upon u, this will come 3 upon 2 minus 1 upon 20, and solve it. So u will be 3 upon 2 minus 20. So no doubt 20 will come this side, minus will be there, 3 by 2 remain as it is, u will come this side, so 1 by u will become u. So this will be 2 10 times, and 3 minus 10, that is minus 30 centimeter. So here directly you got the first answer, that is if image is real, then object must be placed at minus 30 centimeter. That is object is at 30 centimeter in front of the concave mirror. We got the case 1 condition answer. I hope you understood. Case 1, image is real, object distance minus 30 centimeter. Let's go for case 2. So you can write down also. So case 1 we got u is equal to minus 30 centimeter. So image is real. Let's go for case 2, virtual image, and let's see what answer will come. So this is case 2 now, image is virtual, that is also possible. So if image is virtual, m will be plus 2 only, because virtual image will have positive magnification, that will be equal to minus v upon u. So what we get? V is equal to minus 2u. From here we got this one. Again use the mirror formula and solve it. So u will be u only, v will be minus 2u, and f will be as it is, that we have taken how much? Minus 20. So we have already taken minus 20 centimeter. In both the case we have to take, focal length is given 20 centimeter. Solve it. So this will be plus minus minus. So if I take 1 by u common, so this will become 1 plus minus minus 1 upon 2 is equal to minus 1 upon 20. 1 by u common, 1 left, plus minus minus, and 1 by 2 is left. Solve it and get the answer. So this will be again 1 minus 1 by 2 is nothing but 1 by 2 only, 1 minus half is half. So this will become 1 upon 2 u. So I hope it is understood. 1 minus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2, and u is there in denominator only, and this is minus 1 upon 20. So you know this is nothing but minus 20 upon 2 minus 10 centimeter. So I hope we got case 2, u is minus 10 centimeter. And let's analyze this also. So I hope calculation is clear, concept is clear. So one thing you know, focal length is given 20 centimeter. So you understood, if we have the concave mirror, this is P, this is F, this is C. So this is your 20 centimeter, no doubt. Yes or no? And this total will be how much? 20 plus 20, 40 centimeter. So in case 1, the object distance is 30, means it is placed somewhere in between this. So in the case 1, object is placed here between C and F. That's why the image was real, and we know for the object placed between C and F, image has to be real and magnified also. You can find out. Okay. So this is the case 1, no doubt. And in case 2 you can see the object distance is coming 10 centimeter. 10, you know, it will be between P and F. So case 2 it is understood the object is placed somewhere here between P and F, and we know if the object will be between P and F, image will be virtual and magnified, no doubt. So the virtual image we have taken, that's why object distance is coming negative. So I hope you understood, and after completing the numerical you must check all the calculations you have done. You also analyze the concepts if the numerical answers are coming according to the concept. So let's just start with the practice. You practice the numerical from different books, whatever resources you have, and any doubt just let me know. And from my side numerical is done for the mirror and magnification, and from next day onwards I'm going to start with the next part of this chapter, that is refraction. So reflection is done. Now I'm moving to the refraction from the next class. So I hope you understood the concepts, and for today is done. Thank you, take care, ayo.